You've made too few of them. Does that count as a problem?
It is indeed a problem, but there will be more soon.
Believe me, that bazooka is a good piece of kit, but beyond 30 meters, the trajectory starts to drift.
I had a tightness issue. I knew we couldn't use pitted steel and recycled fuses.
Expert these grenades always veer off when thrown. But it's fine now. We've overcome that.
These are prototypes. The cloth tail is meant to guide its flight.
But our domestic fabric isn't up to standard yet. What I'm curious about is,
how is it fine now? How did you overcome it?
To hit the mark, we just throw them at close range. How close?
10 meters anti-tank grenade. The blast radius is 20 meters. You threw it from 10 meters and survived. I need real data, don't brag to me.
Bragging my foot, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you. Then who? Call him over.
I was pinned down by machine gun fire then. The squad leader grabbed the grenade and charged up.
call him over. Squad leader, Wang Shengsheng, a native of Guangdong, while attacking enemy tanks in the battle at Linqing River.
He fell hearing this. I was struck with a sense of loss, and could only bow my head solemnly, writing 4 words in my notebook.
Close quarter bomb tossing. Very good. Like men possessed, with the mount it weighs over 100 pounds. If a single soldier within a range of 30 meters could drag it over in just a minute, that would be ideal.
This cannon has a direct range of over 300 meters.
Why close them to 30 meters? We're going to train. We can't even afford to fire real shells during training. To make every shot count, we must get close, and then even closer. We have too few shells. If we don't scavenge them, we'll have nothing left to use.
In the eyes of these soldiers, these weapons were more precious than their own lives, because only by preserving them could there be any hope of victory. Action.
Expert, may I have one of your wild fruits?
I looked at the fruit on the table, which had been specifically reserved for my nutrition, making them a rare luxury on the battlefield. I carefully placed them into their hands, one by one, remembering how I had arrogantly lectured them on digging trenches when I first arrived. Now, with deep respect, I held the bowl with both hands and offered the fruit to everyone. They are the ones who truly deserve them. But the moment was short-lived. I was still lost in thought about the weapon improvements discussed with the soldiers, but war grants no respite. The UN forces suddenly launched a heavy assault. A shell slammed down instantly, shattering the silence of the position. The soldiers immediately seized their weapons and rushed to the front with absolute resolve, as if life and death no longer mattered. I followed the troops and rushed toward the battlefield, starting at the very front. I wanted to see the UN forces' ferocious offensive with my own eyes, and exactly what new weapons they were using. Just then, I saw that young soldier dragging his wounded body, driven by an unwavering conviction. Step by step, he charged toward the enemy tanks. Suddenly, bullets struck him, and he tumbled into a trench. Yet he didn't give up his will, pushed him to crawl forward. Just like his squad leader, he performed a close-quarter bomb toss and made the ultimate sacrifice. This time, I witnessed it with my own eyes. In that moment, I finally understood. The young soldier wasn't boasting just like his squad leader. He was a true hero, fearless and brave.
Just like his squad leader.
But the enemy's offensive showed no sign of slowing down. The soldiers tried to lure the tanks toward pre-dug pits, while others blew up the ground to create a screen of dust and debris, hoping to trap the tanks in the pits. But the US tanks were completely unfazed. This also exposed our fatal weakness, a total lack of heavy weaponry. The US sent in waves of bulldozers modified from tanks to ruthlessly level the defensive fortifications we had dug, intending to launch a final charge, to wipe out all our remaining resistance.
These are all bulldozers modified from tanks. They intend to level every single fortification and bunker in the 188th Division sector, leaving our soldiers with nowhere to hide.
I immediately told my guard to request heavy artillery fire from headquarters to turn the tide of this battle. But when I turned around, I found him standing there frozen.
Why haven't you gone yet? The 188th Division has no shells impossible. The enemy's bombing has cut off the supply lines, and every single shell is paid for with a life. The 188th Division must hold the line at all costs.
This means we have no reinforcements and must rely solely on our soldiers to block the enemy's onslaught with their own flesh and blood. In this moment, all my expertise and my status as a returned expert felt utterly hollow and powerless. This is the starkest reality of the battlefield's cruelty. Facing the enemy's relentless assault, we were forced back to our final line of defense. Our soldiers used their wits to lure enemy tanks into pre-arranged traps. From the trenches at the command scores of oil drums went rolling down the hillside, smashing directly into the tanks. The soldiers triggered the detonators and flames erupted toward the sky, finally dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. To capitalize on this hard-won advantage, we resolved to never retreat again. It's time to counterattack.